Well, hey, how's everybody doing? Obviously, I got this thing in the shop again. Yeah, got a few things I want to do to it, so I'm going to start tearing it down. There's nothing wrong with it. I drove it in here. I've been driving it every day. It's completely fine, so there's really no reason to do this except for more power. So I'll see you guys in probably put this together in a bunch of little clips and edit it all together. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take her easy. Alright, well, it's getting there. Now the fun part, gotta get the headers off there. But I think I'm gonna do like other stuff first. I don't know. This is like, there ain't a lot of room in here to do stuff, but there's just enough room. But like things like headers and distributor, getting that out was fun. Didn't enjoy that, but it's out of there finally. But yeah, it's getting there. Work in progress. Well, here's something I like to do when I get new harmonic bouncers to help me see them. Paint the 0 red on your pointer. Put a real thick coat on there. Put a real thick coat all over everything on here and get it right down in the etching really good. Nice and thick. Let it dry. Then take some fine sandpaper, sand that off smooth. It'll leave the red in the etching and you'll be able to see the numbers and stuff, so it ain't just etched in there and it's just metal and you can't see it with a damn timing light. You can, you know, sand all that down. Whoops, that's cute. But yeah, you get the idea. That way once you sand that down, all the paint's gone. All that's left is what the sandpaper doesn't touch in the etching. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. That's just a stupid little trick. That way, you know, you can see it with the timing light. But yeah, kind of halted on this to do that so that can be drying so I can do more of this. Yeah, a lot to do. Well, we're getting there. Getting the old ugly out and getting ready to put in the new awesome. But yeah, I gotta tackle them headers now. I don't remember them as being a lot of fun. A lot. Like, I distinctly remember specifically that header giving me huge amounts of trouble between the oil dipstick and the steering linkage and the header and the engine, and pretty much everything was in the way of everything, which is also in the way of everything else. With that header, trying to get to that, like, it's, once you get it in there, it fits and it's in there and it'll work, but it's the getting it in there part that's not a lot of fun. So that's the part that I'm fixing to hit right about now. So I did kind of screw up and make a boo-boo. I did not pull this truck in far enough, because if I jack up this truck, the roof is going to be into that and it's going to like mess with things, and I cannot move the truck because of the way I have it sealed in with tarps. I'm going to have to snake my way under there somehow and unbolt them flanges and then start removing headers, and then I can pull the heads off. That's like, you know, and then I can pull the harmonic bouncer and all that fun stuff. Timing cover, heads. Get my, I gotta rig up a box real quick. I'll show you how I do that when I do that, because I'll just show you. Because you want to keep everything in order if you plan on reusing it, which I am going to reuse everything off this that I'm taking off, except for this is going to be reused in a different engine. Which, yeah, I know, it's not normally recommended to take lifters out of one engine and put them in another engine, but as long as you have them in order with the cam lobe, it's not as bad. You know, put the lifter that came off that lobe back on that lobe. But also, this has got like less than 100 miles on it since I built it the last time. So it's like, them parts are still new. They're fine. I don't care. I'm building the engine for the other trucks, what's happening here, and I'm using parts off of this to do it. And I'm putting different parts on this. You'll see when the time comes. But yeah, it's happening. It's getting there, but it's like That header's not so bad. That header is a dick. Pretty much. That header's a dick. So I gotta deal with that, and I'll see you guys soon. Quick tip. Mark that as your front. You know, make you a mark for your rear. Put all your push rods in order as they come out of the engine. And as for the camshaft, do the same thing. Line them all up, organize them. Make you some marks on the box. These work really well. Take your new lifters out, put them in a bag of oil, put your old ones in there and mark them. But yeah, she's getting there. Getting ready to pull these old iron heads off her. That header on that side, not a lot of fun at all. Got to take the steering shaft out and have it, you know, it's not fun, trust me. That header ain't bad, it just unbolts and kind of flops over out of the way. I hope it's out of the way of the torque wrench. I think it might be. The back couple bolts going to be iffy on the bottom side. Well, no, maybe not. That's easy to get to, actually. I'm worried about getting a torque wrench in between, you know, here and here. In a couple different places. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll take that damn brake booster off if I have to. Yeah, figured I'd make a video real quick of what's going on. I got all the lifters out of it, all the push rods out of it. Getting ready to pull the heads. Start pulling the timing set and the cam out of it. I got to pull the harmonic bouncer. Still got a lot of taking apart to do. Quite a bit, actually. So, yeah.